Today, I'd like to cover a story that has been getting a lot of attention in Scotland. Scotland's new First Minister, Humza Yousaf, has tried to set a new tone for his leadership, placing settees in a circle in the drawing room of the First Minister's elegant Georgian townhouse in Edinburgh for his first briefing with Holyrood's political correspondents. However, just the day before Yousaf's attempt to create a new atmosphere, the Scottish National Party had heard the news that his predecessor, Nicola Sturgeon's husband, Peter Murrell, had been arrested. Police Scotland stated that Murrell, former SNP chief executive, had been a suspect in a long-running investigation into alleged financial impropriety at the SNP. Meanwhile, tents had been erected across the front of their home, and police tape strung across the entrance. In his first press conference, Yousaf referred to this 24-hour event as bruising, and was adamant in his mission to shift the focus away from the SNP's internal crisis, towards the primary goals and concerns of the party, such as the economy, the cost of living crisis, NHS waiting lists and poverty. The looming challenge facing Yousaf is a by-election in Rutherglen and Hamilton West, one of Scottish Labour's main target seats, where the local MP Margaret Ferrier faces a recall petition after being found guilty of knowingly travelling while ill with COVID in 2020. The Scottish Labour leader, Anas Sarwar, was on Main Street in Rutherglen, speaking to the locals and posing for selfies, handing out leaflets to passers-by about Ferrier. His message was focused on alerting voters of the likelihood of a recall petition, as well as to prove Labour deserved the people's trust. Keir Starmer has 5 goals in Scotland: to oust Richard Leonard, the Scottish Labour leader, to show UK Labour could win a general election, to overtake the Scottish Conservatives in the polls, to propose a plan to overhaul the Constitution and replace the House of Lords with a Senate of Nations, and to push for Nicola Sturgeon's political downfall. This string of events, arrests, press conferences and by-elections point to a possible tipping point in Scottish politics, with the feeling that the people are seeing the SNP as a fallible political party. The stakes are high and the atmosphere is uncertain, yet hopeful. It is up to Yousaf, Sarwar and the rest of the SNP to prove they can be trusted, and to try and shift the tone of a nation.